What's up, homies? Welcome back to the video. We're gonna talk about something that's slightly controversial. Well, I wouldn't say it's like controversial, but there's a lot of people with a lot of different opinions. We're catching all the green lights today. I'm actually loving it. There's nothing more that I hate than sitting in traffic on this bike. I don't think you guys realize how hot it gets. Now, I have seen quite a few people make a video on this. I know Jigsaw posted one not too long ago about it, and just him giving his opinion. I've noticed that in sort of the last year or year and a half, there's been this crazy increase in the amount of guys who are putting out motorcycle content and glorifying the idea of not making it back from that ride, you know. I can't say the word because either I'm gonna have to bleep it out or YouTube will demonetize me or whatever. I'm not trying to cause any problems with YouTube, so I don't want to say that word, but essentially, you know, there's guys creating content with this idea and they like feeding this idea of, you know, not making it home to all of these people. You know, the way motorcycle riding is being portrayed by some of these guys nowadays is that it's like going to war, you know. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it back from this ride. And one of the things that annoys me the most is when there's like those types of videos where it's like, me traveling at however many million miles an hour and then I see a tree. Like, you know, what are you trying to achieve by making that video? You know, are you trying to brag to the world that you don't have a will to live anymore? You know, because that's the reality of what you're saying. And I don't think a lot of these guys realize this. Or maybe they do, and they just don't care. But I don't like the way motorcycle riding, especially sport bike riding, the way it's being portrayed nowadays. It's not this constant life-threatening thing, you know, it doesn't have to be like that. And that's the way it's being portrayed. Your level of safety while riding is 100% dependent on the way you are riding. If you're gonna go out there and put your life on the line and do double the speed limit and run red lights, then yes, riding is extremely dangerous. But on the other hand, if you ride how I ride in these YouTube videos, for example, I ride the way I ride specifically so that people can see. What was that? I thought I was about to get rear-ended, bro. Holy moly. Yo, that got my heart pumping, bro. I literally thought there was a dude about to ruin everything for me. But it was this oak. I don't know what this guy's doing. He was literally like wheel spinning away from an intersection. Look at these dudes. They're actually getting into it there a little bit. I feel like South Africans have to have entertainment at traffic lights, otherwise they'll just run the red light. If you were to ask me, Red, why did you buy this bike? There's only one thing that I will say, and that is quick shifter. It is quite literally the only reason I got this bike instead of getting an R6. Because all the R6s I was looking at didn't have quick shifters, power commanders, none of that stuff. If you go out there and you ride safely, okay, the way I ride in these YouTube videos, let's just take that for example. I don't run red lights. I don't go over the speed limit 99% of the time. And, you know, I'm aware of what's going on around me. If you ride like that, the odds of you getting in an accident are actually really low. Hopefully the phone doesn't overheat this time because it overheated on the way here. And then I think I might have lost some of my recording, but it's fine. So as I was saying, you know, you can go and ride in a way in which it's going to endanger your life, or you can ride safely. So if you look at how I ride in my YouTube videos, you know, 9 times out of 10 I'm doing the speed limit. I never run red lights, and I'm always... Okay, something that someone said to me that stuck with me for a long time is, if you ride like you're a car, if you don't lane split, if you don't go and cut cars, if you ride your bike as if you are driving a car, the likelihood of you having an accident or any issue like that drastically decreases. Now, I'm not saying, oh, don't go and lane split, because, you know, that's one of the main reasons why people have bikes. But don't go and, like, cut traffic at 300 miles an hour and, you know, do stupid things. I mean, right now, I'm doing the speed limit and I'm completely safe right now. I don't feel in danger whatsoever. My life is not at risk. If I go now and I double my speed and I'm lane splitting and, you know, all of those idiotic things, then my life is going to be at risk. What I'm basically just trying to get across to you is that riding doesn't have to be this life-risking ordeal, you know. And a lot of people are making it out to seem like that when it's not actually like that. And I think that it's probably turning quite a few people away from riding. So yeah, I'm not like attacking any of these content creators or anything. Like, I'm not saying their content is bad or anything like that. I'm just saying the way they're portraying riding isn't the right way of portraying riding. I'm not saying riding isn't dangerous. Of course it is. You know, riding a bike is 100 times more dangerous than driving a car, without a doubt. Oh, there's some interesting driving happening today. I feel like there's 2 different types of riders in this world. I feel like, well, there's obviously more types of riders, but there's 2 main types of riders. Now, there's your rider that's gonna go and double the speed limit, run the red lights, cut traffic at, you know, ridiculous speeds, and put their life on the line. But there's also the rider that's not gonna do stupid things, that's gonna follow the rules of the road. Oh, following the rules of the road are lame. Bro, if you follow the rules of the road, you will stay alive. That is the reality, you know. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, yes, I always follow the rules of the road, because obviously on Instagram you'll see that I don't. The way I ride on YouTube and the way I ride on Instagram are 2 very, very different things. So, you know, I'm not going to say that I'm innocent. You know, obviously I ride like an idiot sometimes. Bro, you just see random people staring. I love riding a bike, dude. The daily interactions, nothing can beat that, bro.